I just got back to the shop with the hay rake, and it's time to get started with the round baler. I wanted to show you all the applicator I put on the round baler. It's a 25-gallon tank, and it sets up here. The gauge is right there where you can read it easily. The hoses go over here, got some clamps, and the wire goes down, and I got it going through this hole here, and the hose comes under here, and there's a spray bar that mounts up under here, and there's 3 nozzles, and of course you can choose what size nozzles you need. And I noticed one thing when you use this stuff, it gets this different kind of look, dust all over the baler. It's kind of weird. It's like a wet dust that gets on the baler. It's different than baling dry, but I was using that yesterday. Today I don't think I'm going to have to use it on the first 2 fields I'm going to bale, but the last field I didn't ted it this morning. The first 2 fields I'm going to bale, I tedded this morning because I need some of it as horse hay, and I didn't want to have to use the crop saver on it, so I tedded it. So, but I didn't ted the 3rd field because it's not that great of a field, and it's got some wet spots in it, so I may have to use it when I get to the last field to bale today. We'll just see what the moisture is. We're going to turn everything on here. Got to turn this on. Got to turn this on. And everything else should be ready to go. I got about 10 gallons left in my, well, I ain't quite got 10 gallons. It's got about 8 gallons of product left in my sprayer, but let's say I don't think I'm going to need a whole lot today. I bought a 50-gallon drum of it, went and picked it up yesterday, and I've done almost used half of it. But it will be, it's going to be figured into the cost of the hay, so it's not like I'm losing money or profit on it. So, anyway, let's head on down the road here. It's pretty good ways to the field. It takes me about 10-15 minutes to get there. All right, see y'all later. All right, here we are at the field. We're gonna fire the baler up. I got a little bit of a bale in here from yesterday. Well, this bale that I started with yesterday has crop saver on it, so I'm going to go ahead and finish it out with crop saver on it. Even though this hay should be plenty dry, or it is plenty dry. Now we're going to start baling without crop saver. Next bale, please. So yesterday I was baling. I baled about 9 acres and I got 46 bales. So I thought that was pretty daggone good. Typically if I can get over 3 bales to the acre, I think I'm doing pretty good. But that was 4.5 bales, close to 5 bales the acre. So I was real pleased with that. Hopefully it will continue today. Actually, I think some of the hay that I'm going to be baling today is thicker than what I baled yesterday. So fertilizer and the lime has definitely paid off. Ain't taking long to get a bale. Get out here and check a bale, see what they look like. Look pretty good. It may be still a little bit moist here. The moisture gauge is saying it is, and it feels pretty good. This is the 3rd day it's been down. Been tedded twice. It ought to be pretty good shape. Had good sunshine on it. It's still a little damp in the bottom. I believe I'm gonna have to put crop saver on. Oh well, that's all right. Bales, more bales. There using a VHT2 moisture monitor. Mine, that's what I got over here. Mine on round bale mode, and when you're round baling, it's very erratic. I don't understand. And on square bale mode and square bales, it's very consistent. It stays, you know, as the moisture goes up, it goes up and comes down. It stays very consistent. On round bale mode and round baling, it'll say low, and then it'll say 40, and then it'll say low, and then it'll say 30, and then it'll say 20, and then it'll say, I mean, it's just, then it'll say 15, then 10, then low, and then 30. I mean, it's just all over the place. Now I can switch it over to square bale mode with it hooked to the round baler, and it stays very consistent like it does with the square baler. So I don't understand exactly what the deal is. I don't know if there's something wrong with my sensor pads. something wrong with which every one of the moisture meters does the same thing hooked to the round baler. I've got 3 of these, and I just don't exactly know. I don't know what to make of it. A lot of times I end up baling with it on square bale mode, even with the round baler, because it stays more consistent, but it always reads, it seems like it reads lower on square bale mode when it's hooked to the round baler, so I don't know if I'm getting an accurate reading or not, but I don't think I'm getting an accurate reading. I don't think I'm getting an accurate reading on round bale mode anyway, so I don't know. If any of y'all have any experience with these things, what is, you know, tell me what y'all are experiencing when you're round baling. Maybe my sensor pads need to be moved. I don't know. But I installed them in the only place they would go in this lounge. There's not really any good places to put them. I installed them where I put them is really the only place you can. Alright, so I got this field done. It's about 5 acres here, and see, I got 66 bales on the counter. I had 45 bales on it when I started, so I got 21 bales here. That ain't too bad. That ain't too bad. That's 4 bales to the acre. I think the next field's going to be a little better, but we'll see. I'm head there now. Well, I'm getting down to my last round bale at the field. Turn my acid down a little bit. I got the sprayer running in this field. The moisture is running over 20%, 20 to 25%. It bounces all over the place. It's hard to keep up with it. I'm trying to get some product on it so it'll keep, maybe. This is cow hay, so it's not as big of a deal. I know it's going to be wet right here because this is a swamp. I'm going to turn it wide open. Got a big old wad right here. Another bale, another baler. So far I got 112 bales. It's not too bad. I still got to get this, basically this whole field to do. I feel like it'll be 25 or so here. So it ain't too bad for today and a little bit I did yesterday. Be square baling, so in the next video that's what you're going to be seeing, hopefully. We'll get the square baler out, bale my 10-acre alfalfa orchard grass Timothy mix field, so I'm kind of excited about that. And I think I'm going to have it dry enough I ain't going to have to use any acid on it, and that'll be good too, because customer doesn't really want it on there anyway. Alright guys, we'll see you the next time. Talk to you later. Well, I run it out of net before I got done. Out of net. Dad, blame it. It ain't the worst thing in the world to do, especially since John Deere, yes, John Deere, I use John Deere net wrap, but John Deere changed their tubes and put these plastic ends on, and that sure did make life a whole lot easier. Used to, these tubes would collapse and you could not get them on these New Holland balers. You had to take a sawzall and cut them. And I love the John Deere net wrap, but I did not love that. This stuff never gets no lighter. stand corrected. It's a 12,100 foot long roll and it's 51 inches wide. And it will fit. Some people told me it wouldn't, the 12,000 foot roll wouldn't fit in the new Hollow baler, but it will. Where it'll fit in mine. So what you do here is you go under this roller, you go over this roller, and then you got to stick it into the duck bill. But the other important thing you got to do here, that ain't gonna work. The important thing you got to do, and I hope you can see through the net, you got to spread it. See these little augers? You got to spread it till it gets out there on them augers. Once you, and there's a tool right here, you use to stuff it in the duck bill. Stuff it down in this duck bill right here. And that's how it gets on the bell the first time. And then you gotta make sure you get it on these little augers, so these are spreader augers. Make sure you got plenty pushed down in there for the bell grab. That's important. And make sure you're on the spreader augers. And then you're ready to close it up. The tool goes back right here. And then as you put this in here, you want to kind of roll the net, roll it back up, so it don't get hung on anything. We'll set you back over here. The next thing you gotta do is go into the tractor. You gotta turn on the PTO. I got a bell in the chamber. You gotta have a bell in the chamber to get it started. So we're gonna turn that on. I had it off because it just sits there with an error message. Now I'm going to turn the PTO on. And then the next thing I'm going to do is go up here and I'm going to extend. And there the roll started spinning. I don't know that you can see it, but the roll is spinning. That means the bell got a hold of it. Now I ran out of net in the middle of the bell, so what I'm going to do, I don't exactly know how long to run it, but I'm going to run it for just a few seconds at wide open throttle, and then you're going to hit retract, and then the net will cut. I know this isn't the best video, but it's hard to hold the camera and show you everything. Anyway, the net just cut and the bell is wrapped, and that's all there is to it. It takes a minute, but it's not that hard to do. The worst part is lifting the roll up and putting it on there. But I always check under here and make sure it's not caught on anything, and I don't see anything it's caught on. Sometimes it'll get caught on this bolt here, or that bolt right there is under that hay, but it's not caught. So close the door, clean up your trash, and get back to baling.